What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Protoscope's gaming channel featuring Brave Frontier. So today is the top 10 units for global, of course, for the month of August. So let's get straight into this. I do have two honorable mentions. After these, I'll introduce the honorable mention when we get to number 2. So number 10, we have Deimos. Now Deimos is hanging in there. Mostly for his leader skill and as well as his SPB, which are a great combination. So if you don't know what his leader skill is, 40% boost to HP, negate status elements, and boost BB gauge when attacked. Now that is a really unique leader skill for what it's made to do, plus stacks up with his extra skill, 40% boost to HP and defense, plus Forge Breaker gives him an extra 40% boost to HP, I believe. So he has an enormous boost to HP. If you're wondering what he does, he's basically a survival Ultor. He gives the entire team defense boost, recovery boost, and attack boost by 100%. Now Ultor on the other hand gives everyone 200%, but Ultor isn't as more of a team player as Deimos. Deimos, all his buffs are almost for the entire team. That's for Ultor, his UBB is for himself. Now going to UBB, we have greatly refills BB gauge of all allies, massive boost to attack, defense, and recovery to all allies, but Ultor just gives himself the boost. So that's why Ultor is kind of a stingy unit, but he's great for what he does. Now Brave Burst isn't as good as Ultor's, but let's stop comparing them. But we kind of do have to compare them since they're kind of like twins. Same thing as Ultor, not as much hits, but not as much hits and doesn't give it the damage over time. But all in all, his leader skill is what makes him still a very usable unit. So let's go over to number 9. Now number 9 is probably a lot of people's favorite still. I love this unit, but I don't use her as much anymore. But where is she? Okay, right here. So number 9 is Griel. Now Griel is still usable, 30% boost to HP, but Deimos leader, considering if you don't have any other BC producers leader skills, but if you do, if you don't, I mean, it's kind of a tie. Not really, I don't know. Their leader skills are very similar. 10% less HP, but 10% BC and AC drop rate. Brave Burst states we get 16 combo powerful attack, and we get 25% boost to HP and BC drop rate, which is really good. Stacks with her extra skill and her SBB. SBB gives her a 30%, so she's at 45%. Plus 55% with her leader skill, extra skill, and SPB together. Now she's really good as well with her chance to attack down. And this is leading us to number 8. We all know who number 8 is. They're always close to each other in all my top 10s. So number 8 is going to Feeva. Yes, Feeva is still usable. Not even noting her new artwork makes her even more lovable. I still love this unit, one of my favorite dark units. So leader skill, 50% boost to BB gauge fill rate, 70% boost to BC drop rate during spark. BB says let's give the entire team a 70% attack, defense, and recovery for 3 turns. 28 hit combo, one of the highest, not the highest, one of the highest Brave Burst hits. I believe who has the highest? I think Rosetta has the, not Rosetta. Yeah, Rosetta. I think Rosetta has it with 30. I think, top of my head, I'm not sure. But SBB, 36 combo, second highest attack on global right now, behind both Lario and Ruby. 36 hit combo, 35 higher than Griel's SPB, not including the extra skill. I know, guys, relax. The BC AC drop rate, still usable. I love this unit. Extra skill isn't too viable, but it does come in handy sometimes. So number 7. Now a lot of you are going to be confused with the top 7 now. This is a very close one. All of these units are really good. So Not gonna lie, from number 2 to number 7 was a very close debate. Didn't know which order to do until I figured out which one I use more and which one is gonna probably last a lot longer than other ones. So, number 7. We have, who do you think I'm gonna go to? Who do you think I'm gonna go to? Number 7 is Bestie. Now, Bestie is OP as hell. I love Bestie, but there's so many other units that can do what she do, but a little bit better. But we're gonna get into that in next month's face-off. But let's talk about her leader skill. I love this leader skill, one of the best leader skills right now for what it does. 30% boost to HP, BC, 25% reduce BB gauge cost, and reduces the amount of BB gauge consumed, which is really nice. So all these stacked up, plus that HP and defense boost, makes her a really great unit, not only for leader skill but also for a sub. Now a sub, she gives herself extra hits, which kind of makes her doubled, so she has I believe 36 hits. So Brave Burst, 20 combo powerful fire attack, all enemies, gradually boost BB gauge for 3 turns by 4, and boost BB gauge by 6. So using her Brave Burst, you get 10 BCs at the end of the turn. 4 after the end of the turn and 6 instantly. Now if you have Groudon on your team, you don't want to trigger that because Groudon gives 6, she gets 4, you don't want to do that. But she comes in handy when someone needs just that little bit of BC to get her to SPB or Brave Burst. Now, let's talk about what she's really known for. She's really known for this SPB. 22 hit AoE, boost BB gauge fill rate by 30%. 30% BB gauge boost, stacking with her freaking leader skill. So we get 30% boost to BB gauge fill rate, we get 25% reduced BB gauge cost, and we get another reduction in BB gauge consumed, which is amazing. Now, also gives us damage over time. Not damage over time, damage. When damaged, she gets boosted BB gauge fill rate. So, or yeah, fill rate, same thing, different wording. Ultra Brave Burst states 24 massive attack, greatly boosts attack and defense. Damage taken hugely boosts BB gauge for 3 turns. That is 100 BC. Once you get attacked, everyone's Brave Burst is automatically maxed out. A really good unit. But given the fact that we have all these new units that give 30% boost to BB gauge fill rate, and great units coming up soon like Rivera, she is going to be subbed on the bench sometimes. Now speaking of being subbed, this unit subs every mitigator right now on global. Yes, we all know who's next. The one and only Big Papa King, or Big Mama King, Edea. Now Edea is broken as hell. Now I know she's number 6, but don't knock me because the other 5 are excusable. So why is Edea so good? Not mainly for her leader skill, since it's not universal, but extra skill, which is the most impressive thing about her, no lie. So adds removal of status elements on BB and SPB. So when she triggers her Brave Burst and SPB, the whole team is cured. Okay, a lot of you didn't know that were watching my stream. I didn't know Edea can cure status elements. Yes, she can. Okay, I know some of you are like, I knew that already. I played Japan. Well, this isn't for Japan players. This is for global. Okay, since global got it, I talk about what global has. Now her sphere gives her an extra 20% boost to all parameters. Also makes her not take extra damage from fire. So you can bring her in a Crimson Dungeon and all that stuff, which is really good. Plus she's a mitigator. Plus she gives status elements. So she not only cures it, but she gives it. Okay, 18 combo Earth, which is pretty impressive. Adds poison, injury, weak, and sicken. And mitigates. And cures. Like, why else would you not need her? She's amazing. She's good for the slime. She's good for, she's amazing for Frontier Gate. So, I love this unit. Now it's a big argument, her versus Krantz. They have their strong suits both plays, but when Krantz comes out, I'll update the top 10 and see if he passes her. Okay. Next up, speaking of mitigators, I personally love this mitigator, and she slightly edges out Edea. I know she doesn't heal, attack, but it's not really needed all the time, no. Elimo is slightly above Edea because she does so much. She mitigates, heals, boosts defense. Not only that, now we have the stacking of Ultra Brave Burst and Brave Burst. So she gives 75% boost to BB gauge. Boost the damage received. So 75% mitigation. Boost BB gauge when attacked off UBB. Recovers HP for 3 turns. Negates all status ailments. Her Brave Burst does the same thing, but doesn't give a defense boost. So we get a nice massive heal. A nice removal of status ailments. And mitigation for 1 turn. Now, Elimo, if you can only choose one mitigator to use forever, Elimo would probably be that mitigator because she heals, she does everything. If you don't have a healer, if you don't have Tridon, don't have Cannon, if you don't have Edea, don't have Shira, the only option is Elimo. No one can outclass Elimo. She just does so much. Speaking of Elimo, Lancia needs a 7-star ASAP. Now, let's go on to number 4. Number 4 is my personal second favorite light unit of all time because I have a... And you guys know who he is right in the screen right now. We got my boy Will. Now, Will is broken as hell. Alright, so let's speak up what he does so great. Leader skill, once again, is not too universal. So, same thing as Edea. Light exclusive leader skill, but he takes a lot of different spheres technically until we get the new GGCs coming out today, and or the Sacred Gem from Arena, which you have to freaking spend a lot of gems on to get if you aren't a consistent and addicted arena player. But his extra skill, when activated, gives the entire team a light buff and a 20% boost to all parameters. That's not really why you want Will. You can use Will without the extra skill. Okay, Brave Burst. 14 combo powerful light attack. Greatly recovers HP. Boost BC and HC drop rate. But that's not all. It gets better. It keeps getting better. 35 hit AoE. Recovers HP and boosts BB attack for 3 turns. Now Zenia has a 200% boost to BB. So does Lava. I believe Lava. And Lock? I don't know if Lava does 100 or 150. I have to, not the top of my mind, I can't remember. But I know he does 180%. So just slightly lower than Zenia, but for the cause, it's worth it. Heals over time, 35 hit AoE, and then his UBB just gets even more better. 22 hit AoE, damage relative to HP remaining, so an enormous boost to attack and defense. Enormously reduces attack defense for 1 turn. But that's not all. Enormously reduces dark damage for 2 turns, man. Now, when I use that, I was taking 1 damage from freaking what's her name? Jing on Trial X3. I was literally taking 1 damage from every attack for 2 turns. Not including mitigation. I didn't even use mitigation. So he's really good for dark trials, especially if you have his sphere. Now let's go over to number 3. Number 3 is a freaking beast. Let me get some water for this because there's gonna be a lot of talking for this guy. Okay, we have the new king of Imp Dungeons, the new king of AoE, the new king of the lights. We got my boy Nemeth freaking motherfucking Loving Gear. Now, if you're wondering why he is so OP, I know a lot of people are confused about what he does. Extra skill. Boosts his attack by... What the hell is in my pocket? Oh, that's stacks on stacks. Alright. He usually boosts attack when BB gauge is full, so 80% boost to attack. Leader skill. His leader skill is actually pretty good. Okay? Really good. So, boost BB gauge fill rate by 50% and boost BB attack by 150. So BB, SB, UBB, everything is boosted by 150. So he's a great leader skill to have. So we talked about the extra skill. Brave Burst. Boost BB gauge fill rate by 30% from a Brave Burst. Yes, from a Brave Burst. Boost BB gauge by 6 and 18 combo pop. Oh, it gets freaking better. 21 hit AoE, automatically refilling himself every turn, plus 30% boost to BB gauge fill rate. UBB. We got 45 freaking massive light attack on everyone. Boost crit by 300% and spark by 120. So this is the new king of imp dungeons. If you haven't used them, check out my imp dungeon video, the guide. Him and Zenia are just broken. Even him alone is just broken. Alright. He can do this shit by himself. Anyways, I just love using Zenia and him because she gives the extra attack boost along with the BB attack. Alright, so number 2. You keep hearing Zenia. You know she was coming. Zenia is number 2 on the list because she just does so freaking much. 80% boost to attack. 150% to BB attack. Boost the BB gauge on spark. Not only that, extra skill says 20% boost to all parameters. Freaking increase the number of hits by normal attacks. Her freaking spirit gives her another 80% boost to attack. So her freaking extra skill and spirit alone gives her an additional 100% on top of her freaking leader skill. That's 180% boost on attack. But it gets better. Brave Burst says 20 combo powerful single attack. Boost BB gauge of all allies. And adds defense ignoring effect 2 turns. But that's not what makes her so broken. It gets way better. SBB. Boost BB gauge. Damage. 24 powerful dark attack. Boost spark damage by 80%. 10% shy of Raga. That's okay. Because she makes up for it for the 200% boost and BB attack. So her leader skill and Brave Burst or SBB alone gives the entire team a 350% boost to BB damage. So now, the moment of truth is her UBB. It's just so amazing. 30 combo massive attack on all enemies. Massive boost to attack for 3 turns. So she gives a 250% attack buff. 500% boost to BB attack. So that's 650% boost to BB attack. 330% boost to Brave Burst or regular attack. She just does so much damage. And she increases the normal hit count for 3 turns. So she's really broken. Now, 2 honorable mentions before we go to number 1. We have we talked about this unit before, so we got Ultor. Now he's an honorable mention, but Deimos just slightly edges it out with in terms of being a sub unit. Sometimes taunt isn't always needed, but Ultor does give a way higher attack boost. But Deimos gives the recovery and defense plus that amazing leader skill. Now it is subjective to content, but most likely people are going to prefer that 40% boost to defense and HP. HP and negate status elements. Just taking Growl's leader skill to another level. So that's why Ultor is slightly shy of this chart. And the next one is going to be another Variety unit. So we got Ruby for another honorable mention. Now 40 hit AoE is amazing. Okay, her Ultra Brave Burst is actually pretty good as well. This unit is really good for Frontier Hunter, especially if you want auto battle. I really like her. She gives something unique. She gives the entire team a chance to attack down. It's not high, but it still helps out, stacking up with mitigation and stuff like that. So yeah, those are the top two honorable mentions. There's some other ones I didn't mention, but I just feel like Ruby and Ultor should just be noticed because Ruby is actually still amazing for what she does. Number 1, you guys guessed it, try Dizzle for Shizzle. So 40% boost to HP, 50% boost to recovery, 10% damage reduction from all types, and 20% boost to crit rate. Extra skill, another 40% HP. Boost BB gauge each turn when Trident is equipped. He needs that because his original BC cost when he was a 6-star was 69. Shut up. SBB. 18 combo fire, water attack. Earth shield, which is not really an earth shield anymore because I think they removed the elements, so it's just a shield. 30% boost to BC and AC drop rate, and 140% boost to defense. That is freaking amazing. His Ultra Brave Burst, which is now going to be a problem because it stacks now. So we got 18 combo water attack, shield for 3 turns, 20,000 HP. Okay, 20 freaking thousand HP is massive. 50% boost to BBH fill rate for 3 turns, and probable attack and defense reduction by 80%. So you got a 30% chance to do an 80% reduction in attack. So here's my top 10. Let me know what your top 10 is. Again, let's recap. Number 10 was Deimos, 9 was Griel, 8 Feeva, 7 Bestie, 6 Edea, 5 Elimo, 4 is Will, 3 is Nemeth Gear, 2 is Zenia, Tryon is number 1, and Ultor and Ruby have been honorable mentioned. And until next time, catch you guys in the next one. Let me know what you think about my list. And until then, at this time, I would like to shout out to 2 sponsors for this video. First being Avenger Controller. Now, Avenger Controller is a company that deals with accessorizing your controllers, such as Xbox 360, PS4, Xbox One, and so forth. It allows you to improve your scoring as well as not having fatigue when you play. It is MLG legal, so you can bring this to tournaments and stuff like that. Also, you save 10% if you enter Protoscope for your coupon at checkout. And next up is Kamcord. Kamcord is a mobile app and website that allows you to upload gameplays as well as live stream current games on the mobile phones, such as Clash of Clans, Break Frontier, and so on. So make sure you check out those 2, and I'll be live streaming every Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thanks so much for watching. Till next time, catch you later.